I've seen your face in a place that I won't forget, 'cause you do all the things that I do regret, and you say what you want on a cigarette.
I always kept the athletes close for my advantage.
We're recording.
All right, 60-minute warning, guys. If you can wrap it up.
Are we recording now?
When I said we're recording, that means now, yeah.
Okay, so should I start the show now?
That's usually what that
Okay,
means.
welcome into From the Nosebleeds. I'm Seamus Doyle. Patrick O'Leary's in studio. Pat, how you doing, man?
I'm pretty good.
Good. Vince is not here. He's having technical difficulties at his remote home and wherever he lives, Poplar Bluff, Fox Chase. And yeah, it's going to be a sad show without him. The good news is we don't have to break down like NBA games that I didn't watch, which is always a plus.
Oh, come on. You didn't watch any of them?
No, I didn't watch any of them, dude. I watched the one. I watched the game last night that you guys were talking about in the group chat. I turned it on for a little bit, but I was like really into this.
Suns Clippers?
The 2001. Now listen to this. You're going to like this, Taylor. As Taylor is also here. And Jake. Jake, what's up, man? You could talk to the people.
Oh, thanks, man.
There you go. There he is. But I was also very much involved in a South Park season. Season 5, which happened.
How many hits of the grape googly moogly?
A few. So, but I wanted to watch the first South Park episode that aired after 9/11. So I had to go to season 5 and see the date. So I think it was like September 21st, or they may have waited until October or November even. I forget. But it was the first episode back from the 9/11 break in America is what I like to call it. Like the All-Star break. This was the 9/11 break when people like stopped doing funny shit.
The 9/11 All-Star break?
Yeah, because the buildings came down and it's not funny to like...
Oh, that's what happened?
Yeah, you don't want to like make light of the situation, so a lot of people said no more comedy. Yeah, Bruce did. He wrote a whole album about it, but don't leave me down
like
that.
a psychopath.
He has COVID right now, by the way. But anyway.
R.I.P.
From you?
Probably. But I looked into the episodes of like when... So the timeline in American history... And then I looked at, okay, 9/11's involved, and then the first South Park episode after 9/11 that aired. Here it was all about, like, patriotism, and pretty much the gang went to Afghanistan. They got stuck on a plane going to Afghanistan because at school they were all collecting $1 bills to send to children in Afghanistan to show, like, solidarity. Like, yeah, we're blowing up your country right now because 9/11 happened, even though it had nothing to do with you. So we're giving you $1. So what happens is the little kids that got their $1 in Afghanistan sent them a goat in response to the $1. So they tried to take the goat back to the post office, but the post office guy said, "Hey, no, you got to go to the military base, and they're taking everything to Afghanistan. We're not sending shit to Afghanistan right now, okay?" So they get stuck on the plane that's going to Afghanistan. They end up in Afghanistan. Cartman kills Osama bin Laden. It was a great one.
So now that we have the synopsis of the 9/11
South Park episode
out of the way.
So anyway, that's what game I didn't watch last night, Pat. Which one was it that you were watching?
Golden State. Or not Golden State.
No.
Clippers, Suns?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Phoenix game that Scott Foster was involved with.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Wow, you knew that part.
Yeah, I know Scott Foster well. I mean, he's one of my idols. I love bad
Nobody
officials.
likes Scott Foster.
No, I like
NBA.
I like really bad officials. Like Angel Hernandez I'm a big fan of. Love Joe West. So Scott Foster, you're up there. He's up there. Who's the black ref with the mustache?
Tony Brothers.
Tony Brothers. Yeah, I actually like him too. I think he's handsome. But anyway, yeah, I've been liking the NBA playoffs so far. Me and you watched game 2, was it, in Conshohocken at the Great American Pub? Not a sponsor, but at the Great American Pub in Conshohocken. That was a good time.
Where is it?
In Conshohocken.
What's it called?
Yeah, Great American Pub in Conshohocken. Vince didn't join us.
Not sponsored?
Vince did not join us because it's called the Great American Pub. So, that's a little too patriotic for him. But, yeah, we had a good time. Listen, to break down the Sixers series with the Nets so far, it's like, whatever. I'm still
that first game was like the best basketball. Like, you sent me that Magic Johnson tweet, and he said the Sixers have been playing some of their best basketball, and you said, has he been watching the last 2 games?
Well, I mean,
I agree with you.
The
and
last game, it
with
was
you.
kind of like a hard watch in the first half.
Yeah, the first half was brutal. But that first game, man, they were fucking killing it. They
were
were
on
firing
all
on all
cylinders.
cylinders.
Yep.
Like, they just came out of the gate and they looked like they wanted to punch people in the mouth. And I was like, that's fucking awesome.
But I
PJ
noticed in
was
game
all
one,
over the boards.
Embiid was doing better in double coverage than he was in game 2.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously, you can't ask him to do everything every single night. And I feel like a lot of the times, like,
Well, I also don't think it was the fact that he wasn't doing well in game 2 in double coverage. I just don't think we were converting as many.
oh yeah,
'Cause
that
the
was
first
definitely
game-
part of it.
The first game, he was doing pretty much the same thing. Like, he didn't really change much. People just weren't hitting their shots in the first half.
Right.
So once people started hitting their shots in the second half, that's when we started pulling away, and that's why we won by 15.
Yeah, and I think it's been a great series so far. Like I said, going into it, Vince, we said last week, he said he's all in, right? Like, after being, a little somewhat trepidatious. Is that a word? Trepidatious?
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good word, right, Jake? Is that a vocab word?
Yeah, you even used it properly.
All right, cool. Did I really? Dude, I should have never... I should never, like, second-guess myself.
You should.
Yeah, I know. I should. Cut that, though. Cut that part.
Especially when you're talking about push-ups.
But anyway, we'll get into that a little later for context clues. But yeah, I mean, I'm just watching the series obviously as a Sixers fan, but like expecting them to win it. So it's like I'm not going to get impressed if they win. You know, I don't know. It's hard for me to describe. Like, it's hard for me to get really excited about a first round series against the Nets. I don't know.
I mean, it's nice to beat Ben Simmons into the ground.
It is. Yeah,
Since he's totally playing.
the people.
Like,
The people
really,
that are
he's
paying
been really
him,
good for them.
He's been great.
Yeah,
He's making
been
progress
phenomenal.
in his rehabilitation. Now I'm starting to think, is it like rehab for like drugs and alcohol, or is it for injury, or is it for mental
it's for
health?
streaming.
It's like you never know. Or for streaming, his
Yeah,
thumbs.
he's got carpal tunnel.
Yeah, he's got carpal tunnel, like the quarterback for the Cardinals. I mean, like, I don't know what's going on with this guy.
Who cares?
Yeah,
that's where I'm at right now. With
I
him.
really don't give a shit. By the way, I think it's extremely stupid. And this may be a stupid remark or a hot take thing, but I genuinely believe that the first round of the NBA playoffs should be best of 5. I don't...
It used to be.
It
Yeah, it
should
used to
still be best of 5 then. Why did they change it?
Money.
Yeah,
Yep.
I guess money, but it's like, dude, like, I don't want to see the Sixers have to, like, just use all... even if you go up 3-0, you still got to get up for another game. And you're going to beat this team anyway. So it's like, dude, like... I don't know. It annoys me. It should be best of 5.
You don't even watch anyway.
No, I watched. I've
You
watched.
literally just said you didn't.
I've watched almost. No, I'm talking about for the Sixers series. I've watched the Sixers series, not the other NBA games.
Okay.
I've watched I like the Sacramento series. I've been
Oh my
watching
God,
a lot.
that's been the most
I'm a
electric
Kings
one.
guy. I like De'Aaron Fox.
Who else do you like on the Kings?
I can't name another one.
Sabonis.
You
Sabonis.
can't- I was
Oh,
gonna-
Sabonis.
come on.
Malik
Well-
don't
Monk.
give him. Don't
Well-
give him any more.
Well, Sabonis is kind of a I don't know. He's a little baby. He's always going to the ground. I don't like that.
you like Joel Embiid.
Well, that's
Yeah, that
because
was
he's
very-
my guy. He's my guy. He's a
Joel
lo-
Embiid literally lays on the floor.
Yeah,
more
but
than
it's to
anybody
protect
else.
himself. God damn it! Sabonis doesn't have to protect himself.
Unless it's Draymond Green stepping on. him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That whole situation was fucking.
Why did he get ejected?
dumb.
Like, or fined, or what happened to him?
He got suspended for a game.
For what though? Like, I,
Because
Oh, he curb stomped his
Yeah,
chest.
he literally. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, he got suspended for that.
Yes.
What else would he have gotten suspended for?
I don't know. He's always running his mouth.
It's been a chippy series.
It has.
Oh, yeah.
The
I
whole
love it.
series. Like,
but isn't
they
Draymond
kinda
always
they
that
baited
guy?
him into that.
Isn't Draymond always that guy?
Oh,
though?
yeah.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
And they pushed his buttons, and they knew if we push him enough, he's going to break, and he broke.
Is he is he the Madison Bumgarner of the NBA? Like, is he the guy that's always like
That bum's way more of a
chirping
bitch.
to the other players and like just being bush league to like the opponent? Like, that's Draymond, or is he just ultra competitive who just like has a loud mouth but doesn't say it,
Both.
Yeah,
but doesn't like attack people personally? It's just more like
Oh, he probably will.
Is
He
it
probably does.
gamesmanship or is it
No.
like I'm an asshole? Because with
It's
Bumgarner, it's I'm an asshole.
With Draymond, it's both.
Yes.
He's also kind of a dirty player.
Yes.
Oh, he's a dirty player for sure. But like his podcast, I've seen some clips of it, and I kind of like it. I kind of
His podcast is actually.
I kind of like
pretty good.
Draymond the person, and I
Yeah.
can't see him just being like an evil guy. Like, do you remember when they were playing the Rockets in the playoffs? I think it was the Rockets they were playing in the play. I don't know. It was somewhere. This was years ago.
Well, when he like tackled Ariza into the bench.
No, he was asked by a reporter.
Oh.
It was like after one of the floods or the hurricanes in Texas and something.
Oh,
he was
Jesus.
asked by a reporter. He was like, "Hey, Draymond, every time there's a flood here or a hurricane here, you guys win." Talking about the Warriors, and he was like, he got pissed off. He goes, "Dude, we're talking about like people that are losing their lives, and you're bringing it up in a basketball like joking way." And he was like, I don't know. That's when I first like kind of cried when I hear Draymond Green speak. He moved me Like no other person has moved me before.
Not even Taylor.
Taylor moves me in
Bruce
ways.
Springsteen?
Taylor moves my pee-pee in
Did South
ways.
Park do an episode about the floods?
About the floods, I'm sure they did. They did one about Noah's Ark. It was pretty funny. There were giraffes involved, the whole thing. But, yeah, getting back to the Sixers, it should be a best-of-5 series. It's not, so they're going to... At this point, after watching the second half of Game 2, I'm just assuming it's going to be a sweep now. I said gentleman's sweep last week on the show, but I'm just rocking with a sweep.
That's what I've been saying from the start. Yeah.
So they'll take the next 2 games, which means they'll take tomorrow night and Saturday afternoon, and that'll be it. They'll get ready for Boston.
Yep.
So
And Boston's well on their way to sweeping the Hawks.
Yeah,
they are just fucking on them.
Well, I mean, did anybody expect Trae Young to really put up that much of a fight against Tatum and Boston?
No.
I mean, I didn't.
I mean, I'm surprised they even fucking beat the Heat.
Yeah, I'm surprised they did too, because honestly, people shit on the Heat, but it's like Jimmy Butler can carry you for a little bit.
They just beat the Bucks. I know it was without Giannis for a half, but like still.
No, but
they
still,
just beat up the Bucks.
But the
in
Heat
first
are
game.
not like the joke of a franchise that like we jokingly say that they are. They're a decent basketball. They're not the Sixers, but they're a formidable team.
They develop players well. Like
Yeah.
they're able to find guys in the draft and actually have them turn into playable rotation guys.
But I guess with
and
Hero
guys
going
that are
down,
undrafted. I mean, half their roster right now is undrafted.
Yeah.
and Tyler Hero goes down with a broken hand. Was there any update on Giannis's back?
He's
like, is he
day-to-day.
out?
I
So
don't
he's still
think
day
I
to
don't think
day.
he's playing tonight.
He's not playing tonight. Then.
They kept saying he was going to be like day to day. And
What's
they'll
that
figure it
series
out.
at right now?
It's still 1-0.
1-0. Okay. I don't know, Taylor. I actually have a life. I have children to feed. I got bills to pay.
What children?
Ain't nothing in
The
this
ones in
world
his
for
balls.
free. I got a lot in there. A lot of them came swimming out though.
I saw some Tinder notifications over here.
Oh yeah, I've been doing well on the Tinder. I have been doing well on the
Why'd you have
Tinder.
to bring
lately.
it up?
But here's the
caught
thing.
my eye.
But that's what I'm saying. That's a prime example. Taylor earlier mentioned push-ups, and basically, as soon as I walked in, I stretch, and he makes a comment that,
Stretch.
Yes.
Seamus doesn't have big
For the people on
biceps.
YouTube, Seamus quite literally rolled up his entire sleeve, put it in front of Taylor's face, and started flexing his bicep. And that's his stretch.
I was simply stretching, but that's neither here nor there.
It was here.
I was insulted by Taylor. Like, Taylor comes at my physique, which, no offense, Taylor, you're not necessarily a supermodel. I mean, like, you're not a bad-looking guy, but, like, you're not necessarily, I don't know, Michael Phelps.
You can do 32 push-ups.
Yeah.
I think I could do 32 push-ups. Anyway, I've been feeling very good about myself lately because the diet's been a little better. I've
that's
been
why the
working
boys are
out
here.
a
We're here to
little
put you
bit.
down.
I've been
Yeah.
doing more cardio. The Tinder is blowing up because I'm feeling myself, so I'm getting back out there. If anything, you should be like, good job, Seamus. I'm happy that you're feeling good about yourself.
Do you have radio references in your bio?
No.
I'm sure that's why the ladies are coming.
Read your bio right now.
I have Jack.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Yes.
Let's hear the bio.
I'll read the bio.
Let's hear the Tinder bio.
All right,
Taylor
let's see.
confirmed
Fuck
that's
yeah.
actually
Yep.
accurate.
This
God
feels
damn.
like it's
I
gonna
got
be,
eyes on the phone.
This feels like it's
If
going to be
it's
like
cringe,
vulgar.
I'm not reading
No.
it.
Oh, if it's
That's the whole
there's
point.
No,
if there's a Be the Pam to my gym, I'm leaving
If
right
it is
now.
cringe,
You're
not
such
no,
a
no,
baby.
No. See, Taylor's
I'm
peeking.
gonna switch to guys on Tinder right now just so I can find Seamus' bio and read it out loud.
Here's the weird thing.
Are we reading it?
Here's the weird thing. I get,
You're not reading it?
I get
We
matched
just waited for you to
with
take
guys
your phone
sometimes.
out.
All
and
right,
I'm not switched to guys.
Seamus, I won't peek. I won't peek.
What do you mean you won't peek?
Go.
What is it? Dude, this has turned into a sex horny hour. I don't like this.
You just volunteered it.
All right, I did volunteer because it's good radio.
All
right.
We're on the radio now?
My radio references are top tier.
He's deleting it as we speak, probably.
No, I literally don't have anything. I just have Leo, vaccinated, grab a drink, comedy, music, working out.
You definitely have
Because
a
I'm
bio.
feeling
Your
myself.
vaccination status and your zodiac
Well,
sign
here's the
in your
thing. I
bio?
really find liberal girls to be hot. I mean, because a lot of them are freaks.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm myself, like politically, I would say I'm, liberal. You certainly would say that I'm liberal,
Oh,
Jay.
you are.
So, whatever. But I like to see myself as down the middle, more common sense than anything else. I don't associate myself with any political party. I'm a registered independent. I didn't vote in the general election last year, so how liberal am
You
I?
should put that in your
I
bio.
don't like those terminologies because I don't consider myself left or right. I
You
find
don't like the terminologies of
No.
I find liberal women hot?
I like that terminology though.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I find that more often than not, women on the left are more attractive.
I would
Wait,
highly disagree.
How,
Honestly,
wait. How soon are we getting into politics when we're talking
Because
to a
it
girl?
honestly,
I don't think it comes
Never.
up that easily.
Never.
no, honestly, it turns me
Seamus
on.
right away is like, "Who did you vote for in
Yeah.
last year's general election?"
No, it honestly
Wait,
turns
no, that's
me
that's
on.
definitely more Vince. I'm
when-
gonna be honest.
I was
Double
gonna
That's
vaxxed? Yes, no.
It turns me on when a woman is like like screams at me that she's strong and independent and like it's like comes off as like
Starts
really
beating your ass.
sexy. Yeah, exactly. I love that.
Submissive.
Let me ask you this: Has one of your first
I'm very
lines?
submissive.
Has one of your first lines been "So you have Pfizer or Moderna"?
No. All right. To be honest, man, I'm not sure why I put
Johnson
that.
and Johnson. Ooh, I like a wrist take.
I-
Well, no, you know why? 'Cause
I don't know why I
during,
did it.
During like actual COVID, like people wouldn't
Oh yeah.
swipe on you. If
Well,
you
I mean,
didn't have
that
vaccinated.
didn't help me anyway. But yeah, I think that was the idea. Was if I put the vaccinated thing in there, which I am
you
vaccinated,
haven't
but if
changed
I
your bio in 2 years.
no, I mean, like I said, I've been going through I think I had body
Change your
dysmorphia.
zodiac sign
No,
for all
seriously, we got to get a doctor on the next show because I think I had body dysmorphia.
Jake's a doctor.
I've got a doctor on the talking.
Okay, well, I mean, we
Talking
need to
staff.
collab because I also know that John Barchard sometimes does a show with a doctor, right? Or used to.
A psychiatrist.
Well, yeah, I think I need her more than I need anything.
That's probably
that,
true.
that doesn't mean you get free
We got a
consultations.
sports surgeon.
Well, it
on our
should
side.
because John Barchard should say, "Hey, Seamus is a nice guy. He needs a consultation. I'll take care of it."
Try Better Health, not a sponsor.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just would ask her a couple questions. I would be like, "Hey, listen, doctor, I think I have body dysmorphia. Here's why."
Vince just wanted me to say that he thinks you're completely lying.
About
I don't know.
cool. I mean, is Vince able to is he listening live right now?
He's texting in our
he's on
group
the
chat.
live
If
stream.
you put body dysmorphia in there, you'd probably get more matches.
No, I'm serious. Like I
Ooh,
really
yeah, play victim.
no, no.
Sympathy sex.
But then
Come
I
on.
wouldn't
this
attract
clip
the
in there,
kind of
too.
woman
Yeah.
I'm looking for. Because I don't want sympathy. I want a woman to look at me and be like, "Oh, look at that guy. He doesn't have body
Let's
dysmorphia."
mislead him as much as we can.
Wait, I
Yeah.
thought you wanted a girl that like treated you like shit.
No, actually,
I'm so confused.
I go through phases, man. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's all part of the body dysmorphia thing.
Wait,
but
so
I,
liberal women treat you like shit?
no,
Is that the,
Not
is that-
necessarily.
Is that the official stance of From the Nosebleeds? All liberal women treat men like shit.
Well, Vince, he knows
guess.
he knows what to do to piss him off. So yeah,
what's that? What do I know?
to piss liberal women off.
What do I do?
You could just
Hey,
say
you know I
I
have
love
Jack Fritz phone number.
I hate abortion.
Oh, I mean, whatever. I don't usually. It doesn't usually get. Usually when I'm
Roman
talking.
Catholic grad.
Well,
all
when I
right.
talk to a stripper, it's usually about the DH rule. But now I
This
got to
is
find
true.
something else because the DH rule has already been implemented in both leagues.
What do you talk about the shift?
We could talk. We could shout out Francisco Rojas.
pitch clock.
Yeah, the pitch
You know
clock.
what? You know what lasts longer than 18 seconds.
Definitely not me.
Not James.
100 especially if I'm at the strip club.
Let's get
after
a runner on
drinking all
base
night.
first, and then let's talk.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say.
Vince said that he does consider political ideology one of the first things.
Well, of course he does because
When
he's
he's
a
dating.
radical. But some of us are just looking to bust a nut, and
Jesus
we
Christ.
don't really care what their political affiliation is. And some people.
I just want to get what I want out of this situation.
No, not
Yeah.
necessarily, but also
That's
like.
exactly what you just
I'd
said.
rather bust
That's
a nut.
literally what you said.
But and this is why, Jake, that you say, oh yeah, Seamus is some raging liberal. Here's the thing, I don't like when the left makes their liberalism their entire identity. Like, oh, I will never talk to a conservative woman if I find her attractive and she's otherwise very nice to me and she has a great personality and she's outgoing. Like, I can't relate to that because that to me is being not inclusive. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there's like a disconnect there. There's a hypocrisy within that. And an overall just selfish, egomaniacal
How the fuck did we get
way
here?
of being.
I'm very disappointed. in Tinder bio.
Seamus'
I was
Tinder.
expecting a lot better.
But anyway, the Phillies took care of business in Chicago.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
After getting snowed out. I believe it was a
Snowed
snow
out?
Yeah,
Yes.
Where?
It was
snowing in
30 degrees in Chicago.
yeah
Oh,
on the
good
south
God.
side.
it was 38 with gusty winds.
They could have played.
They're children.
Oh, they totally
coulda
could have played.
And by the
They
way,
totally could have played.
I'm
Don't
about
get me
to
wrong.
put. I'm about to call one of the Twitter followers out. By the way, this guy's name's CJ. Okay, and I think we all.
He's a fucking.
This guy, CJ, listen. All right. I respect that you played college baseball, as you tell us countless time and time again, and that you could not stand to play baseball in the sub 40-degree weather. However, there's a difference between college baseball and Major League Baseball.
Getting paid millions.
Getting paid millions, being an overall better athlete, and also just like you're in the show now. You can play when it's a little cold. You can play when it's very hot. All right. I mean, they could have played that game on whatever day it was supposed to be, but they didn't, and that's fine. And they won game 1, and they got crushed in game 2 of the doubleheader. Trey Turner going 0 for 8, but they come out, they bounce back today, they get the series win. Turner comes up 1 triple shy of the cycle. He would have gotten the cycle. David Bell would have been forever forgotten in Philadelphia lore, and that would have been a great thing. But David Bell still stands alone as the most recent Phillies cycle, and that's a shame. But at least the Phillies won.
It'll be Bryson Stott within 5 years.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm still thinking Trey Turner, man. Trey's
I mean,
already got like
his
6
power's
career
only gonna
cycles.
his power's only going to go downhill from here.
I don't know. Does he have, what, 4 or 5 career cycles, something like that? It might be 3. He's got a lot of cycles. It's kind of crazy. But like
He's got to get on some cycles if he wants to keep up with the cycles.
Yeah, that's true. It's all about the cycles, man. But yeah, I mean, I'm feeling pretty confident about the Phillies all of a sudden.
I'm still really not, honestly.
They come home for 4 games
Get
against
one hit.
an abysmal Colorado Rockies team. So yeah, but
We
Lucas
said that
Giolito-
about the White Sox, too.
3 career cycles.
I mean, to be fair, we won the series and pretty much dominated the entire series, except for game 2 of a doubleheader against one of the best pitchers in the league. That's what Giolito is when he's
But you're
on.
supposed to be one of the best lineups in the league.
Yes, you are. But listen,
You last night were the one that were saying, I'm concerned all night.
I was concerned, but they bounced back today. Dude, it's all you see, you don't understand baseball. It's all about
that's
series
why.
victories.
Mhm.
Don't you understand that?
Totally.
Yes,
Casual.
it was
Yeah.
concerning
Filthy casual.
after that loss, sure. But it would have been more concerning if they lost again today. It's all about series victories. That's
Whatever
all.
you say, dude. What's the
Dude,
record?
all you have to do is string together some series victories and you'll be all right.
What's the record?
10-7? 7-10, I mean.
There you go.
What's
Good
wrong
job.
with that? The
Below
Braves are
500.
so what? The Braves are off to an unbelievable start. We knew they were going to be good. I knew that the Braves were going to be better than the Phillies this year, but it's the race to second place. The Mets don't scare me. I think the Braves could fall off. They still have Marcelo Ozuna, who's fucking hitting 100.
Phillies are 8
He's
and
been
11.
brutal.
8-11,
8 and 11, and Trey Turner has 3 career cycles.
3 career cycles. See, he's going to get it done. He's going to knock David Marsh or whatever the hell his name, David Bell off of the wagon, and then we'll be all right. That's all I really care about, Pat. I don't care if the Phillies are good this year. They're probably not going to be. I'm just trying to feel good
They're
about.
probably not even going to make the playoffs.
Probably not. Probably not. And all of this is just in vain.
Braves
all
got
of
shut
the-
out today.
The Braves got shut out by who?
1-0 by the Padres.
Really?
Yep.
Man. And the Padres kind of stink this year. A little disappointing. That's pretty good. But
Your boy Juan Soto, only run,
Yep.
homer.
yeah, he finally hit a home run. What's he hitting, like 100 on the year? 130?
Probably better than Kyle Schwarber, if I had to guess.
What's that?
He's a generational talent.
He's not a generational talent. It's way too early in his career for anyone to say he's a
He is
generational
far from
talent.
being deemed a generational.
He's a generational talent.
No, he isn't. Like, do you know what? You know what the 2 people that said
That's my
that,
opinion.
that
He's
he was a
batting 194,
generational
but he
talent?
has a 372 on base.
You know what they said to me, Pat? They said, dude, since he was 19, he gets on base at a 42% clip. What does that mean? And, like, where is the batting average? Batting average doesn't matter, apparently. But if you're a generational talent, it matters, dude.
Moneyball.
Don't give me his VORP. Apparently, he's got a good
I wanna
VORP.
know what
Like,
his Raptor
just
is.
like, yeah, just like his.
What's his BABIP?
Yeah, what's his.
Oh, I found out last night that the NBA has a stat called Darko.
What is that?
What the fuck is that?
What's
I
That's
assume
racist.
after Milicic.
What?
I assume after Milicic.
Bro, I don't know.
What's dark?
I just assumed it had to do with Donnie Darko and like people are going back in time.
Do you not
to,
know
like,
Darko
9/11.
Milicic?
So you didn't look into this?
What? No, not at all. Jimmy just sent the graph in my one group chat, and I was just like, didn't know Donnie Darko had a stat in the NBA. That's crazy.
It's DARKO.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I couldn't tell you what it might be. I honestly,
I don't think it's real.
it's definitely not real. They just make shit up, dude. And this is what pisses me off about the baseball ones. Like, and they're the same guys that defend Rhys Hoskins, that defend Juan Soto,
Nikola
it's
Jokic.
Nikola Jokic, Giannis. I'm not even going to try.
Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo, Giannis,
Hey, wow.
Adopoulos, and yeah, it's the same
Junior.
thing, Junior, and it's the same thing, dude. Like, I don't have time to sit there and say, oh.
Nobody wants to listen to stats nerds.
He gets on base at a 42% clip. All right, that sounds good. That's almost half. But what about the other stats? Like, do they not matter if you're a generational talent? Wouldn't you want a generational talent if he's not hitting 800 home runs in his career? Wouldn't you want him to have, like, a respectable batting average? That's all I ask.
So here's a question for you. Is Shohei Ohtani a generational talent?
I think you can 100% say that it's not too early to say that he's a generational talent.
Oh,
Now,
for
I
sure.
know your brother would disagree with you.
Yeah, what
not
he's not a
generational
he's not a Shohei guy. Pat Doyle?
Well, no. He just, and this is going to make you laugh. He says there's not enough data to support it.
I mean, dude, I get it. Like, he's in that field, like the data.
Yeah, but so am I. And
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah, I know. Like, and you're not one of those nerds. Like,
yeah, you got to use the eye test.
yeah, you got to use.
Throws
Thank you.
103
Exactly.
and he has an exit field.
By
of
the way, we
120,
found the
but
title for tonight's show. Got to use the eye test. That's going to be the title tonight because that's so true. That's the theme of my life.
And
Is
you know
got
what
to
else?
use the eye test.
You got to use the eye test for the Sixers show.
Wait, why?
You
Why?
think so?
Yeah, because if you look at that entire second game as a whole,
As a whole,
Tyrese Maxey
they
was
played pretty
nasty.
they played pretty good.
Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey.
It was the
just-
Maxey
Now that's a
game.
generational talent.
He was
Now that is the
disgusting.
greatest basketball player of all time.
I mean,
no,
gotta
but
be in the
seriously, how does
conversation.
Julius Randle go? You're going to hang Tobias Harris jersey up in the rafters, dude. At least say Maxey
What?
because at least there's a chance that they're going to
I
do
think
that.
he meant,
He meant
yeah,
Irving.
Julius
He meant
Irving.
What did I
He
say?
said
You said
Julius
you said the
Randle.
New York Knick.
Julius Randle. Well,
The
he's
guy that beat him out
well,
for the
but-
All-Star game.
Yeah.
well, by the way, Julius Randle's always on my mind because he's my second favorite big in the league. All right, so
He's a guard.
he's a guard.
let's say
He's like a guard.
we'll say he's a forward.
He's not a
Yeah.
hybrid though.
hybrid.
Yeah, he's not like a guard slash
Yeah,
big.
he gets 45
Slash
miles to the
center.
gallon.
I'll give you. He's a forward, so
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
So who's their center?
It could be
Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah,
it
Mitchell
could
Robinson.
be Hartenstein.
I like Hardenstein
Obi
too.
Toppin.
I like
Yeah,
Obi
Obi.
Toppin too. I like that team. I just hate the coach. He
Yeah,
annoys
Tibbs
me.
is a fucking.
Oh, dude, he
almost
looks
almost
miserable.
screwed them so hard last night. Did you see that?
Nah, I
Randall
didn't.
almost got hurt, and when he was going up for a dunk, and there was like 5 minutes left, and they're down by like 30.
Oh man,
And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna leave the starters in." It's like, "No, you fucking idiot! Take the starters out.
Yeah, he's
You're not gonna
brutal.
do shit
He's
with
brutal.
5 minutes left, and you're down by 30."
Did you ever, doesn't he look like a drunk? Like
Yes.
your stereotype, but not like a
Yes.
fun drunk. Like a miserable, beat the hell out of anybody that's in his path. Like just angry drunk.
Yeah, it's because he won't shave his head.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
yeah, he's got to do something about the hair. He's a multi-millionaire, dude. Get hair implants. Like, do something, dude. You look like a fool. Put a baseball hat on.
There's no grit in hair implants.
What?
There's no grit in hair implants.
I guess not. And he's a hard ass. He's the John Tortorella of the NBA, I guess.
Ooh, I like that.
I wouldn't. I don't know if I would give him that title.
Well,
I don't hate it.
I think he's way too fucking stupid to be the John Tortorella.
well, yeah, and he doesn't have nearly as much success winning
yeah.
as Tortorella does.
but he was on the 08 Celtics staff.
Oh, he was. So
True.
he's got the Doc Rivers.
He does have a
disease.
ring.
Yeah. Can he at least stand properly? Like unlike Doc
Doc?
Rivers.
Oh,
No, Tibbs, whatever they call him.
Tibbs.
Tibbs. Can he stand? Like, does he
Tom
have
Thibodeau in the Timsdale Timodome.
the Timodome? Does he always like bend over like Doc Rivers does?
No, I mean that's just a strictly Doc thing because he can't deal with his own,
Medical.
terrible coaching.
Yeah, and his medical afflictions that happened in the 80s that he probably should have gotten addressed like 30 years ago.
Well, luckily when we have the med beds, he'll be fine.
Well, the med beds are coming, all right? The med beds are coming, and pretty soon Jake's going to be out of a job if the med beds come. We don't need paramedics. We don't need doctors. We don't need nurses.
cop.
We don't need, well, we certainly won't need cops, all right? Because any medical affliction will be healed with a med bed. That is coming, brought to you by JFK Jr., who's definitely still alive.
Junior.
This has been Tucker Carlson tonight. I'm Tucker Carlson.
You see
Good
Max Scherzer, 10-game suspension.
Did he actually get suspended for
yeah,
that?
It's an automatic.
Oh, is it
he can
automatic?
appeal
Okay.
but it's
Yeah,
an
because
automatic.
there were people saying, and I assume that it's Mets people that were saying, "Oh, it was just rosin," but there's no
That's
way.
the same. Yeah, you can't use that either.
But
No,
no,
it's legal.
No,
just-
you can
Is
use
it illegal
rosin,
to use rosin?
but rosin's not sticky like that. Rosin's
he's
not.
claiming it's rosin, sweat, and dirt.
Nah,
that just
dude, he's a cheater.
accumulated on his hand.
He's a piece of shit. You remember what
Oh,
happened?
and he's such an asshole too.
oh,
Like,
he's a douche.
always just being such a dick on the mound.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious. Did you watch the video?
Yeah, I
of him
watched
getting
it.
ejected?
No.
and I loved it. And he
It's
was
just-
always, he was.
somebody needs to dub over just a baby crying.
Well,
The whole
John
thing.
Boy's got to get on that.
It'll be up tonight.
It'll be up. It's probably already up.
probably.
John Boy does a great job, even though I wish he would stop hanging out with Trey Turner when the Phillies are in New York to play the Yankees when they're losing series over there. I'd rather them not hang out together because, focus on baseball, Trey. You did get $300 million.
Shut up and dribble.
Yeah, shut up
Yeah.
and dribble, pretty much.
Don't have fun,
Don't have fun.
loser.
Don't go to the John Boy studios and have fun, all right?
Even though
his,
Seamus would melt.
his
there.
latest video, John Boy's latest video, was about the hot dogs being hurled at the Phillies game.
Oh, okay.
That was
Ooh,
a great
you want
video.
to elaborate on that?
Yeah, something that got completely taken out of context.
I thought it was
Oh,
awesome.
Yeah, no, it
It was
actually
friendly. It wasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you couldn't get hot dogs at the game.
Yeah.
Like the lines were like absurdly long, so people were just buying them and throwing them out to people.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
That
And
was
of course,
exactly what happened.
It gets labeled as, hey, listen, Philadelphia's having a food fight. They're still, primitive, psychopaths just throwing hot dogs.
I thought you didn't care.
Throwing their dongs all over their big hefty dongs, their big white dongs all over the place. Because only white
Won't
people,
find- won't find
only
that on
white
the Darko
people,
stat.
only white people would throw hot dogs around at a goddamn baseball game.
Why?
Because it's stupid, it's corny, but also it's not malicious. And ESPN made it out to be it was this whole thing. And no, I don't care that they said it. I think it's fine. I just think that sometimes Philly getting busted on, for lack of a better term, it gets old. I think it gets old.
So you do care.
They're tossing wieners left and right, busting all over.
They're slinging dongs around town, man. That's all they're doing. That's all they're doing. That's all
the
you
Dong
can
Squad,
do.
right?
It's Dong Squad, baby.
They better have it figured out for the next dollar dog because I want.
It's the last
Oh, my
one.
God.
On my
Well,
show,
there's two more?
There's
my
two more.
co-host gave me an 8.5 for over under dogs. I'm easily going double digits.
Did I
Oh
meet,
yeah, I used to do 18.
Did I meet your
College?
co-host
Ew.
last Sunday?
Oh my god.
Did you what?
Did I meet your co-host at the Phillies
No,
tailgate on
they
Easter?
couldn't make it.
Oh, neither of them were there?
So who was?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember your friends' names.
Who
I
were
was-
those people?
You were gone.
Were they,
Yeah.
were they just your friends?
Yeah, just buddies.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was manning the grill though. I was manning it hot.
Yeah,
the
that thing-
guy that resembles
That's the one thing I do remember.
Yeah,
The guy that resembles Carson Wentz was a nice guy. I remember talking to him for a
Yeah,
little
he's a
bit.
real nice guy.
And then your other friend who was going around to the vendors outside of the stadium saying, who's your favorite player?
yeah.
That's actually a solid tactic.
T-shirt. All right, who's your favorite
Who's
player?
your favorite player?
And then she looked down and
this
read
lady,
the T-shirt.
this old lady was like, and she didn't even pronounce the name right.
No,
I
she
think
was
it
like,
was
bomb.
She was like, bomb's nice. I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, while you're holding his shirt.
Yeah, it's like, dude, at least do some before you scam
Yeah,
the
he
masses.
loves asking all of them. All right, who's your favorite player?
Yeah, dude, I like that. It's solid.
Yeah, it's a
That's
good
a
tactic.
strong move by him.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's his name? Let's give him a
Ben.
shout out. Ben, what a king. And then the Carson Wentz lookalike, I like him. He was cool. What was his name again?
John.
Ben and John. Some
Good
real
fellas.
waspy names.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're both conservative.
Oh, are they? Well, then I will never be speaking to them
Shouted them out.
ever again.
Well, you're not going to match with them on Tinder.
No,
Hey now.
I guess not. No, I'm part of the Conservatives for Vaccines Club at my local church.
YMCA.
Yeah, at the local YMCA. Oh my
now
God.
just the Y because
Why?
Young Men's Christian Association had to get taken out.
Why? Were they
Is that what it
diddling
was?
kids?
Yeah, YMCA was Young Men's Christian Association.
How did you not know that?
Do you not know that?
And so
No.
now it's just the
Oh
Y.
my
They got-
God.
I never really gave thought of
They
what
got-
YMCA stands
Nah,
for.
you're just uncultured. You could tell us.
Yeah.
Used to
they
be
got
a
rid of
guys
it.
only club, Taylor.
Yeah, it was
Hell
guys
yeah.
only.
Just women naked.
A lot of dicks.
Dudes rock.
So wait, why did they remove the Christian thing?
I mean, why not?
It's
Yeah.
kind of the trend.
Oh, okay. So was it only meant for Christians? And
Young men Christians.
Oh, young Christian men. That sounds like the Catholic Church. That sounds like the Catholic Church's target audience.
Yes.
Young
that's
men
all they
and
go
Christian
for.
don't really
Yeah.
go
Some
well.
vibes of Catholicism for sure.
Yeah, yeah. But at least they had a good song. There's no good songs that come out of the Catholic Church, except for Eagle's Wings, which is a solid one. And you Catholics out there,
Lady of Knock.
Lady and Nog, it makes me cry,
Makes you
though.
cry every time.
Lady in red.
Yep, Lady in Red. Born I'm on Fire was a Father Chapman always sung that to me. Except he changed it from little
Just
girl as
personally?
little
Just-
boy. Hey little boy, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? I got a bad desire. That's what he did.
I mean, that song is just really messed up.
Yeah.
Isn't it messed up, man? Like it couldn't possibly be because you have a sick brain and just pretend that it's messed up. That couldn't possibly be the reason. You must also think Santa Claus is coming to town is about pedophilia. Do you also
Well, that's a
think?
children's song, so.
Yeah, that's-
Yeah, so it's probably about pedophilia. What about
Well, then Santa's a pedo.
grandma got run over by a reindeer? Is
No,
that
that's
some sick, twisted way of saying a reindeer fucked your grandmother?
No, just called
I don't
cop.
know.
No, literally mean you haven't seen the movie? She
Yeah,
got
I've
hit.
seen it. Yeah, she did get hit because she was drinking too much eggnog.
Yeah.
All right,
Call a
she's
cop.
got to lay off the eggnog,
cop,
Grandma.
exactly.
Grandma, go on the couch if you're going to drink eggnog all night on Christmas Eve. Lay down. Don't go outside because you can't handle your alcohol at this
Really?
age.
Although,
you
was
can't
it,
handle it.
was it a reindeer or a caribou?
Boo,
See, that's what we
caribou.
don't know.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
what we
know.
don't know.
Same animal, just one's wild and one's domesticated.
You know what's funny about this show? Vince is missing so much fun, and he can't say anything. I think he's listening, but he can't
He
say
is
anything.
listening.
But this is like the best show we've had in decades. We're talking about grandma getting run over and possibly fucked by a reindeer. We're talking about all sorts of just fun stuff.
I love how you just paused to say and possibly fuck.
And possibly fuck. Look, if we're gonna make every song out to be like it's some sick fucking twisted meaning behind
just that one.
So The Rising.
I mean, what could possibly be weird about that? Okay, it may be weird that you have an entire album dedicated to 9/11.
A plane fucking a building.
A plane fucking a building. Multiple planes fucking multiple buildings.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put it that way.
It was an orgy when you think about it.
It was an airplane / melting steel orgy.
Well, jet fuel can't melt steel.
It can't melt. I mean, come on now. Come on. Next guest, Jesse Ventura. Remember him, Taylor? Jesse Ventura.
Yeah.
The obscure politician that won governor.
He was a wrestler.
That one governor of Minnesota, but as an independent, by the way.
Yes.
Pretty much talking like this. There are aliens somewhere, I swear to God.
There's aliens in the building.
There's aliens in the buildings, bro. And then Alex Jones was like, Jesse, I fully support you. Why do all the conspiracy theorist nut jobs talk the
9/11
same?
was done by aliens.
That is a great Ventura. Do it again.
9/11 was done by aliens.
Dude, that is a good Jesse Ventura.
It's also Bill Walton.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that is, but that was Bill Walton? Like Bill Walton? No, I never heard of him. Can you explain him?
You never heard of Bill Walton?
No, is this some sort of magical guy?
He's like all-time NBA great.
Oh, really? See,
Yeah.
I'm not
Taylor,
a big
I'm going to be honest with you. All
NBA
of our
history
faces,
guy.
I don't think any of
Nobody
us.
knows Bill Walton.
I knew Bill.
Okay.
You knew him?
Yeah.
I never heard
And
of
he
him.
does
Where did he play? For what franchise?
UCLA.
Barcelona.
Is that an NBA team? Like, what am I missing?
Okay, he Trailblazers, Celtics.
Okay, I really care about what's
so
going
he's a
on in
journeyman.
Portland.
He played on 2 teams and won championships with both.
Okay, let me think. Do you know who
He was one of
Jorge
those old head
Soler is?
Celtics.
Do you know who Jorge Soler is?
No.
Was on World Series winning teams.
I
was on
don't.
the
I don't
Marlins
claim.
now.
I don't claim
You
to
should
like.
know.
I don't claim to. I don't claim to like.
Know who Jorge Soler is?
I don't claim to like baseball.
Fair enough.
So how about those Wendy's Frosties?
Yeah.
No, I want to get back to one more song that
What?
that could be considered weird. Like, all right, what's your favorite song right now? Can't be a Noah Richardson song. What's your favorite song right now that everyone knows?
Everyone knows.
Like a fairly
One Thing
popular
at a
song.
Time.
What's a popular song? that
One
you
Thing at a
enjoy?
Time by
Morgan Wallen.
I don't know it. This isn't going to work. It has to be something that I know that you also enjoy, so we can figure out.
Turn Me Down.
Turn Me Down? Like
Hardy and Morgan Wallen.
Oh no! See, this isn't good. This isn't not the topic for me, man. This is just not. It's not. It's not the topic for me.
Little Big Town.
Little Big Town.
It's a band.
That's a band? I thought that was a song.
Nope.
All right, MGK song. Let me think.
Jeez.
Something about him hating himself, so he turned to
What's
drugs.
the purpose of this?
I don't know. I've kind of forgot where we
I have
were
no idea.
This conversation or episode?
Yes.
This
All of
is
the
like-
above.
Yes.
I would love to have Dr. Jordan Peterson on the podcast.
What
Ju-
the
yeah,
fuck?
so I can analyze his psychosis that he's got going on.
You need to clean your rooms more.
Dude, he literally deactivated his Twitter account because a woman posted something of her, like, pretty much her beautiful body, but pretty much like naked. He was like, "This is the downfall of civilizations," and he literally deleted his Twitter because
Marxist
of it.
naked women.
Like, dude, like that is the definition of either an incel or he is gay, but he doesn't feel like he can act on being gay, therefore he just like suppresses himself. Oh man, I could turn that guy gay so fast into becoming his true self.
How many push-ups?
Yeah, there we go.
How many push-ups could Dr. Jordan Peterson do? Is that what you're asking me?
No.
My
Probably.
feeble arms can't do many push-ups.
Probably 5. Why does Rogan have these clowns on with him, dude? Like, come on, dude.
He'll take anybody. That's the
Yeah.
best thing about
That's the
Rogan.
problem with him, dude. It's like,
No, that's the best part.
dude, when you have Alex Jones and Neil deGrasse Tyson in your contacts, bro, you're doing something totally wrong.
No.
I don't know, man.
How?
Two
That's a
polar-
content gold mine.
Yeah,
What
it's a
happened
content
to
gold
the
mine.
context of inclusivity. And now
Inclusivity.
you're like,
Yeah, but inclusivity's fine until like your guest is like women getting naked is the downfall of civilization. Like that's insanity.
It's a take.
And like he doesn't eat beef. Like dude, like and he frowns on people that eat beef. It's
I
horrible.
thought he only ate beef.
or maybe that's it. But I don't know. There's something.
Fluoride is making the frogs gay.
Yeah.
There's something with beef involved. All right, next topic.
I love beef.
What'll make
Where's the beef?
what'll make Vince really mad? Like something we could talk about that'll make him really mad because he's having technical difficulties, so he can't join us. But he's listening. Like, what's gonna really just make him go through the monitor that we have set up here and like his spirit is just gonna end up in the
Talking
studio?
about how LeBron sucks.
LeBron is fucking one of the most overrated athletes in the history of mankind. LeBron LeBum James. I'm sick of this guy getting shoved down my throat every day, every hour, every millisecond. It's LeBron this, LeBron that. Kobe who? Kobe what? It's always LeBron. Listen, he stinks. He's never going to play with his son. His son's going to end up to be an
Vince isn't going to show up.
His son's going to be an absolute albatross, disaster, horrible fraud fluke that you've ever seen. And he's going to play with him because he's going to get drafted. And guess what? He's going to find out that his son fucking sucks. Fuck you, LeBron. Fuck you, Bronny.
Albatross is one of the best scores you can get in golf.
Yeah.
That I did. I thought that was a birdie.
No, albatross is 2 strokes better.
2 strokes better than a
It's
birdie.
like 2 on a par 5.
Ever realize how the terminology in golf is kind of sus? Like we got strokes.
You're the most sus person here.
We got strokes. We got
It's a good band.
birdies. Like
Great band.
some people call, your thing, your bird.
Your thang.
So,
Some people call it a bird.
so you're saying eagles are sus?
Stroke your birdie? I mean, like, dude,
Nobody, that's
No,
never
yeah,
been
nobody
used in
says
a
that.
context of
Tiger
golf.
Woods has said that multiple times
He
and multiple
strokes his
times.
I would be surprised. I would not be surprised if he said
referencing
that.
to golf, though.
He uses it. I'm telling you, man. Trust me.
With the Denny's waitresses, I feel like he'd say anything.
yeah,
yeah.
he would. Oh, he loves those Denny's waitresses.
stroking the birdie earlier today.
Oh, yeah, I'm Tiger Woods, baby.
Ew.
Remember when Tiger Woods was in Always Sunny, but it actually wasn't Tiger Woods? It was the
Yes.
same guy that played Donovan McNabb, who actually wasn't Donovan McNabb. And then he was also pretending to be, what the hell's that actor's name? Don Cheadle. So he was Don Cheadle, Donovan McNabb, and Tiger Woods. And the best is, for the gang gets invincible, he goes, I'm Donovan McNabb, clearly not Donovan McNabb. And he's driving like this piece of shit beat up car. And then at the end he reads a promo from McDonald's, and then he's getting ready to walk away, and he goes, oh yeah, I'm loving it. Like, the whole thing is great. And that's why our next guest, Rob McElhenney, we're so glad to have
Cool.
you in studio.
Actually, I don't know if you heard, they're coming out with their own Monopoly game.
Always Sunny?
Yeah.
Really?
With Patty's Bucks. That's going to be the currency. Wow. Can you guess how much it's going to cost?
No. How much?
$46.
$46 for the pleasure? That's not expensive.
For a fucking
a
board,
board
game?
But it's more than just a board game.
Oh, I
It's-
mean, I'm going
It's
to
a
buy it.
collector's item.
it's
Yeah,
probably.
I'm going to buy it.
Are you
but
going to
still.
open it?
Is it going to be a limited
No.
edition type thing?
No, I'm just kidding. Of course
yeah,
not.
that
I
I
don't
could
fucking do that shit.
Oh, resell it like sneakers?
Is it going to be like limited edition or?
Dude, I don't know. I
Probably.
just saw the tweet.
See,
It
that's
would
probably
be a
why.
Patty's thing would be mass production.
You think so?
That'd be the Patty's way.
Yeah, that would be the Patty's way.
Irish honor system.
Yeah, we almost did that at the Great American Pub the other day when we were getting
Where's
served.
that?
Conshohocken,
Oh, okay.
however you pronounce it. I can't say Conshohocken.
You just said
Just
it.
did.
Yeah, but some people say it different.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know,
Then just say Conchi.
Conchi.
There you go.
Conchi. I know a girl from Conshohocken. She pronounces it Kunchi. Mara. No, seriously.
Conchi?
Yeah, that's how she says it. She calls it. She says Conshohocken like Conshohocken, but then she'll be like, "Yeah, I got to go back to Kunchi." Like, I don't know if that's like her trying to like say like cunt. Like, I don't know like what she's trying to do, but yeah, it's weird. Anyway, what
Great
else?
episode.
Yeah, we didn't really plan on this one. Usually Vince was going to carry us.
Hey,
with
man,
the
I'm
Eagle.
just excited to have a prep guy on the Eagles.
Yeah, how do you pronounce his name, by the way?
Olamide Zacchaeus.
Yeah, that one. I'm never going to be able to pronounce his name.
Olamide.
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 Oh, see, I was thinking Olamide.
So we have a nice third wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
So Quez
I think
Watkins
he might be
could go.
faster than Kez. He's
Yeah,
got
so-
better hands than Kez.
So he can go away now.
And we have his former quarterback in Marcus Mariota. So
Yeah, there you go.
Mariotto.
So Taylor, what is going on in the From the Nosebleeds department? Do we like this pickup or do we not know yet? Do the guys like however you say
you
his
mean
name?
from Bell and the
For Bill
Bird?
Birdman.
Yeah, the Bell and the Bourbon. Like, do they like what's going on with the new wide receiver?
I'm sure we'll have a better opinion when we can actually see him play.
Yeah, well, that's always the thing. That's always the thing. You got to
Or
see
see
the
him
guy
in
play.
practice.
You know,
or anything.
He
Yeah.
broke the record for the longest first touchdown ever. It was a 99-yard punt return.
Really?
Yeah.
And that was with the Falcons?
Yep.
All right. That
He's been
sounds
with
good.
them. He was drafted, or he might have gone. No, he was drafted by them in like the 5th or 6th round.
All right.
He's been a consistent like number 4 or 5 for them, and then this year he really stepped up. He was number 3 for them.
That sounds good to me, man. I'm excited about him.
We are waiting for Buda Baker. I feel like that's gonna
I mean,
So,
listen,
that's gonna
that-
happen, right?
That
Not
has
gonna
to.
happen.
Why don't you think it's going to happen,
Jake.
Jake?
It is not gonna happen.
Why not?
It's just we don't have the money.
The guy's name's Buddha, bro. I mean, this
He's-
guy.
I would love for it to. I'm just not gonna lie to myself and others and be like, oh, so it's happening, right?
I mean,
I'll
I
lie
don't
to
know.
anybody. I don't care. We're getting Buda Baker.
I mean,
Yeah.
whether
Fuck
there's
it.
smoke,
Fuck
there's
it,
fire, man.
Fuck it, we ball.
where's the smoke? One
there's
person
been
was
a-
like,
No.
the
All
Eagles
he's been
need to
doing is
safety.
praising the Eagles for the past.
No,
Like,
no,
ever
I
since-
did- yeah, I
ever
did
since
see
the
that.
news
I did
came
see
out.
that.
Yeah, there's been a
Oh,
lot
he's
of.
been Coach Sirianni, man. He's awesome. Oh man, Jalen Hurts. Oh, that's so great. I'm
He
so
wants
happy
to come
for him.
here. He wants to come here.
No, look, if
Zacchaeus
they make it
didn't.
happen,
Zacchaeus
that'd be great.
hated Philadelphia Eagles fans.
He had one tweet that somebody
Two.
found.
I found another
he
one.
had two.
Oh.
He had two.
Oh,
but,
God.
But it was literally just both of them were accurate.
No,
Yeah,
no.
they're just completely.
Both of them were
Eagles
completely
fans are always complaining. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
No.
true.
And the other one he called us soft. He called us
Okay,
soft.
that's inaccurate. No, I saw the one I saw was like, can't wait to see the Eagles fans' tweets or something like that. And then they were like, Eagles fans always complaining.
Yeah.
I was
Oh.
like, both of those are very true. I can't wait to see half our idiot.
Maybe he's already acclimated in.
All right,
he
Let's
already
not
knows
lie
so
to
much.
ourselves. We have a lot of morons in this fan base.
What if he turns into like an elite receiver here,
That'd be fucking sick.
and we would have
won't.
3 number one wide receivers?
I mean, I doubt that'll happen, but that would be fucking sick.
Well, to me, it's 1A and 1B
They're
because
drafting Jackson Smith
because
and Jigba at
Devontae
10.
Smith is going to get even better next season.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I absolutely love him. I have a Devontae Smith hat that I'm wearing right now.
Yeah, it looks very bootleggish.
Well, it is, but that's not the point.
Did you
What do
ask the person their favorite player that you bought it
I
off
didn't,
Of?
but now I'm going to start doing that. But yeah, I'm very excited to see Devontae
gatekeeping
Smith.
merch.
Yes. Yeah. Why are you gatekeeping merchandise, Taylor?
No, you.
No,
You
no,
are.
no. You are.
How
no,
am
you
I?
are.
No,
because-
you are.
No, you are. All right.
No, you are.
No, you are, Taylor.
Oh yeah, what's your favorite player?
Gotcha.
Sammy Sosa.
Sam Sosa.
The
Sam
juice.
Sosa.
Samuel.
Yep. Samuel L. Jackson. Anyway,
Samuel L. Sosa.
like, is there any good movies that you've seen lately,
Oh,
Pat?
Jesus Christ.
Because I got a bone to pick with movies
Why?
Just in general.
in general. Like,
Too long for you.
Cinematography
No.
nowadays is on a
no,
real
why
downhill.
why do people watch movies? Like,
Entertainment.
yeah, entertainment, but like,
For
do
the
something.
same reason you watch baseball.
Do something else
Nude
though.
scenes.
Do something else.
Jim
Watch
is-
porn. Like seriously.
Those are
can-
movies.
Yeah, those can count as movies.
Well, I consider that.
I can't watch 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, neither can I,
oh, Seamus can watch 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Frequently does.
dude. I would be so dehydrated.
How
at
many
the end
times
of
a
that.
day?
I mean, dude.
If you're
I'm-
not working, how many times
if
a
I'm
day?
not working,
If you're not working out those
Ooh.
biceps.
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
no, that
That's
counts.
the only workout
That
he can
counts.
do it.
I mean, the wrists get
He looked up
plenty
the amount
action.
of calories you lose, and that counts.
Well, it all depends, Pat. It depends on if I'm in a horny mood or not.
You're always at home.
No,
Very,
sometimes
very subtle.
sometimes I wake up. I want to be productive. Want to go outside. Want to smell the roses. Want to open a bank
And then you
account.
smell
Want
the
to
roses
close
and you
one.
start jerking.
Want to take a walk to the local cafe and have a bagel. All right. Sometimes I want to be productive.
Bagel.
Other days I just want to sit in bed and jerk off.
What are you putting on the bagel?
Cream cheese or bacon and eggs.
Not
No
that
cheese?
kind of cream
And
cheese.
cheese. Yeah, of course.
I was going to say.
Patrick and I are big bacon,
a
egg, and
bagel,
cheese guys.
A bagel,
But he's-
bacon and egg, no cheese.
Pat and I are big bacon, egg, and cheese guys. But I think Pat's more
What's
of
the
a
bagel?
long roll guy, right?
No,
I'm more-
I'll always take a
You'll
bagel.
do
What's
a
the
bagel?
bagel? What's the bagel?
It's got to be a poppy seed if it's from
Poppy
Manhattan
seed.
Bagel. If it's from Manhattan Bagel, it's a poppy seed. If it's from anywhere else, it's an everything.
Everything's
I
I
go
always
everything.
plain.
Yeah, he does
Unless
plain
it's
Jane.
unless it's an egg bagel. Egg
Eggs
bagels,
bagel's
fuck.
solid.
Never tried
Wait,
it.
you
Egg bagels are solid.
They're like the
Yeah.
yellow ones, right?
Yeah.
do you not
There's-
have any good bagel spots by you? Like local?
No, I have Dunkin'. I have Manhattan Bagel.
No, like local business.
Like
There's
like
no
one that's
such
literally
thing
called
as a-
hot bagel.
No, that's
Like,
there's,
they just
that
have a big
doesn't.
neon
That's not a
sign.
thing.
There's one in
That says
Wynwood
hot
Shopping
bagel.
Center called Delancey Street.
There we
And
go.
Delancey
that
Street bagel?
place, That place is like my favorite bagel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I go
you-
poppy seed from there.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying.
a
You got
good
you
bagel
got to
can
go to
get
the mom and
pricey,
pop
though.
shop with the
Yeah,
bagels.
but I don't have one near me. That's the problem.
You just said they didn't
that's
exist
not close,
like
but,
2 seconds
but
ago.
they don't exist in my world, okay?
You got
In
Panera,
they don't
too.
exist in my radius.
Yeah,
You know,
that's not a
Panera
good-
has the
Panera's
chocolate chip
not a-
bagels.
it's
I didn't
not
know
a
they
good
had
bagel.
They had
chocolate
bagels?
chip bagels. Oh,
Oh, there was a place when I worked as a paramedic in the Outer Banks that had a French toast bagel.
Ooh,
Oh, those
wow.
things
Oh, that
are
sounds
crazy.
good. What were you doing in the Outer Banks?
I was a paramedic. Did you not hear?
No,
the
I know, but
preface?
what takes you from Philadelphia to the OBX?
Philadelphia paramedicine.
Oh, they send us all over.
I worked in inner city Wilmington, not Philadelphia.
Oh, Wilmington. All right,
Yeah.
so you're taking care
Murder
of Biden.
town.
You're taking care of Biden against your own will.
No.
No, but you could have been saving little Joey Biden, his third nephew or something.
Yeah, Hunter's overdose.
I was going to say, how many Hunter interactions have we got?
Any Narcan involved with Hunter Biden? All right. Anyway, this has gone off the rails, much like the bar in media called Off the Rails. Who
which your
we sh-
brother apparently wants to go to very soon.
I want to go there very soon too.
Where's that at?
It's in
Right
media.
down the street.
Yeah, it's in this town. For the layman, it's called media.
What's it called?
Off the rail.
No, the town.
Media.
Okay.
Like mainstream media is fake. Like media. But it's a great town.
Can we go through your last Twitter message?
Yeah,
Or
sure.
not Twitter message, Tinder.
No. No.
Oh, give us your best
Come
intro.
on.
Your best
Come
intro.
on. Yeah.
No, we're not doing that. No,
Why not?
no, because it's personal. It's private information.
You don't have to tell them us their name.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, it's personal.
Only tell
All
us
right.
what you wrote.
This
I don't
is
give a
like
shit what they
this is like
responded with.
airing out dirty laundry. Nobody wants to hear it. All right.
No, literally everybody wants to
everybody
hear it.
wants-
I don't
hear
think
it.
anyone is interested. I'm more interested.
Pat,
to
are
see,
you interested?
No, no.
No, see, he
I
doesn't
could-
give a shit.
Jake,
care less.
Jake and I are interested.
Yeah, I know. But
I would be
Off air.
interested to see your reactions, though.
yeah, you
Yeah.
guys.
Okay, so then you are interested.
Well, you guys got to work hard for it. Maybe next week.
No,
Nah, maybe next week. I'm not doing it this week. I got to mentally.
you're
prepare.
never going to do
All
it.
right, bring me a frosty.
Yeah.
I got you, bro. Well, all right. So we have to stop at Wendy's every week just for you.
No.
You know DoorDash exists, right?
Yeah.
Taylor.
No, just call the cops.
No.
Just call a cop. I mean, they're always getting Frosties. That's all they do is eat Frosties and dip them in donuts and go to Dunkin' Donuts.
If
on
I
their
can get
fat
if I
asses.
can get Vince into WrestleMania, I need an extra large frosty.
Oh,
Vince said
there
he'd
you
suck
go.
your dick if you got him into WrestleMania, so there you go.
He's
You can put a frosty in him if you want.
I'm coming to collect if he gets my
I
drift.
mean, listen, Vince. If you squint a little bit, you could be like, "That's an attractive girl."
he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm saying like if you squint, you could be like, "Oh, that's kind of a hot girl," and then you realize that it's a man.
I
hot
hope he's
man.
still listening right now.
He kind of,
He is.
he
is.
kind of looks like a woman. Like,
No, he's a good-looking guy.
I don't know about that. He's fine.
He's a handsome man.
No, I think he's handsome. I just don't know that he's all that handsome.
All right,
I don't think.
Vince
1 to 10.
I don't think he's as handsome as he thinks he is.
Vince said he'll vote for Trump if you get him to a WrestleMania.
I need receipts. I need
All right.
receipts. Of
Jake, get
I'm
this
doing
motherfucker 7 tickets to this event, and just get him a lifetime membership to this. Whatever
We'll
the
vote
fuck
for
this
him
thing
and
is.
all of his dead friends and family.
Dude,
will vote
dude,
for Trump.
please get him tickets to this. I will throw money. Dude, I will do anything I can to help you.
To get him to vote
Yeah,
for Trump.
yo, dude, I need him to vote for Donald Trump, all right? I need him to throw away all convictions that he has and just vote for Donald Trump, because then he will become the ultimate fraud that all of us want him to be so badly.
This Sunday night.
Dude, and we could do like a whole from the nosebleeds from outside of the voting center. How does it feel?
How close can we get to this voting?
No, but I would need video proof.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't do that.
No, no, no,
Take
no.
your own phone in.
Yeah, you can take your own phone in and then take a picture of
video.
or a video. All right, take a video of you pulling the slot.
Ask for a receipt.
Yeah, no, but
I
seriously,
got my Trump receipt.
No, but then we'll be outside of wherever he votes, the Fox Chase movie theater or whatever, and we'll be outside when he's walking out, like looking just all disheveled and like looking like.
Oh, are you kidding me? He's going to be wearing a "You Can't See Me" John Cena
Oh, dude,
t-shirt.
I'll go up to him first. How's it feel voting for a racist bigot with a mop for hair?
You know what he's going to say? You can't see me.
Hey.
He's gonna say, dude, I really wanted to go to WrestleMania. Like, that's what he's gonna say.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
And then when he has children down the road, I'm gonna be like, hey, guess what? Your dad's such a fraud that he sold his soul to go to see a wrestling event. How does it feel?
How does it feel?
Bob Dylan on 102.9 WMGK Sports Update. But anyway, so Vince is voting for Trump. That's actually really good to know. I'm going to make this
If he gets into WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I'm going to make this my entire identity now. That Vince Lobiondo is voting for
That's
Trump.
somebody that's
If
not
he
me.
gets
It's voting
into
for somebody
WrestleMania.
I'll never meet.
Well, dude, I have met Trump before.
When?
I don't know. My Aunt Patty said that I met Trump before.
Oh
like
my
he
How
was
is this never came up?
in New York
Oh my
City.
gosh.
No, I don't.
This is
I don't
load
know.
of horse shit.
I don't know if
This
we
is a
met
load
him
of-
or walked by him. But like,
Those are two very
no,
different things.
no, but
I
I
had
was
dinner with the guy. Well, actually,
No, I
I
was.
happened to see him.
across the
Yeah,
street.
I was around him. Like just like I met Garrett Cooper a couple weeks ago. I was very close to him. All right, like in the same
You
vicinity.
don't even remember it.
No, I know, but I was told
In the
this.
same city? Wow.
No. Like he was walking by, and I was there.
So if you're like attending an Eagles game, or you're like, yeah, I met Jalen Hurts. Well, I was close to him.
Well,
I was in the same stadium as
Whoa.
him. I've met Joel Embiid so many times, guys.
well, I actually
Sick.
did meet Joel Embiid outside of a bar on South Street, and I got pushed by one of his loser bodyguards who were pieces of shit.
Because you were probably trying to like lick
And
him or something.
I mean, I was blacked out.
Yeah, exactly. You were
Yeah.
probably trying to lick him.
I don't think I was trying to lick him, but I was like way too happy to see him.
Well, what's your Darko stat?
Like, I think I was just really excited, and then plus Nick Sacco, our friend, was with us, and he was like, "Oh my god, that's Joel Embiid," and it was like really weird. But anyway,
Yeah, because I'm sure you were normal.
I mean, I think I'm more normal than him. I think I'm more normal than him.
It depends on how drunk you are.
It depends on how drunk he is too, because that guy can just stop at any minute and explode.
Like,
Much-
you want to
much-
elaborate on that?
Much like Building 7, which wasn't hit, by the way.
The explosives were planted on the 33rd floor.
But I do believe that the Sixers are going to
Aliens.
end up sweeping the Nets. The Sixers are going to sweep the Nets, and I think the Phillies are going to sweep the Rockies. So,
Are you going to the game tomorrow night?
no,
Or Friday night?
no.
You going to
might
the game
be.
Sunday?
I'm going to game on Sunday. So everyone out there that wants to tailgate with Jake and I and the Talk of 215.
Tailgate.
Oh, by the way, I still need somebody else to go. You told me when you were hammered that you're not going to be able to go because you're probably going to be too hungover the next day because it's a Saturday night. I'm not taking him. He will
Taylor,
make
I
it.
got an extra ticket.
Oh, okay. Taylor, my seats are better. All right.
Oh, that's distinctly false.
No, I did ask a girl if she wanted to go with me. This
Ooh.
weekend, so, yeah, we'll see.
Oh.
If Seamus is bringing a girl, then I'll go.
I got an extra ticket.
If
Aisle
Seamus-
seats.
yeah.
Well, the girl's my Aunt Gigi, and she lives at a nursing
So
home.
technically, she's a girl.
He's picking her up from Bingo.
Hell yeah.
No, but seriously, if you actually don't go
Taryn
crazy,
Hatcher.
if you don't go crazy on Saturday, come to the game. It's 12:05. It's the Fanatics' birthday celebration.
Yeah, see, that's what got me. It was the
game's at
12:05.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
See that? Yeah, I know. See
That's
that.
why I was
Ready
like,
for
I'm
another
not.
breakfast tailgate, boys.
Dude. Yeah, because
Pancakes on the griddle.
because I was
coming
like
in hot.
because my brother can't go this week because he's got a bunch of school shit going on, and I told O'Leary like when he was drunk, I was like, "Yo, dude," he was like, "What time's the game?" It was like 12 o'clock. He goes, "Fuck, I don't think I could do that." I was like, "I probably won't be able to do that either."
You remember what happened last time we tried to go to a 12:05 game?
No.
It was on your birthday.
Oh man.
I drunk drove to pick you up.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
that was a fun.
Allegedly.
We ended up
Allegedly.
having a fun
Allegedly.
time though, dude.
Oh, yeah.
We had a great
Too much
time.
fun.
Yeah, dude. Strip clubs were involved, like the whole thing. We
We
lost.
went to like 4 different strip
The
clubs.
Universal DH was just.
Oh,
flowing.
dude, that was getting flown around faster than syphilis at that place. Let me tell you. Those syphilis jokes,
quick.
are they not allowed? Are they frowned upon?
You can do whatever you want.
I wouldn't say
You
that.
already demean women enough.
How do All right, we're going to have to save that for next week because we only have a couple minutes left. But I do not demean women. I merely admire
We're going to save it for next week. Well, but.
I merely admire women and everything they do for our country.
You don't objectify them?
I do not objectify women.
That's just objectively
That's very
false.
leftist of you.
I'm really about to expose Vince because before we went on the air, he said, and I'm going to leave some parts out of this because it's not really nice what he said. He said, I said Seamus looks like he's going for blank blank. And it's not nice to make fun of people with serious
Let me see.
illnesses. And of course he did. So, I'm not even going to bring it up because people are affected by this more and more and more every single day in the country, unfortunately, and around the world. But, that's what Vince wants to do. He wants to demoralize me. All I said was that he looks like a woman sometimes. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I happen to be attracted to
Gender's fluid, baby.
women. Yeah, sure.
Oh my god.
Just light the beam. That's all I want the Aaron Fox to do. I want him to light that beam, baby. light it up. Light it up. It reminds me of the 9/11 beams that they have.
It does.
At
It
ground.
looks exactly like it.
You know those lights that shoot right up into the air?
So many people were making fun of it on Twitter.
So every time they say light the beam, I always think of De'Aaron Fox flying a plane into the World Trade Center. That's what I
Not
think
Draymond
of.
Green?
No, not Draymond. Draymond would never.
Sabonis.
Yeah, Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis. That's a great Dan Baker name, by the way. Anyway, so Pat, before we wrap up, what do you got planned this week? You doing anything fun? Doing anything fun?
I don't fucking know. I'm going to watch the Sixers.
Sixers? Yeah. You going anywhere for that? You gonna make it an event?
Ew.
That was fucking weird.
Yeah.
You going anywhere? Little Steven's Underground Garage?
I don't know if I ever want to talk to Seamus again after tonight.
Well, dude, I'm wearing sunglasses, so you're technically not even talking to me. You're talking to my soul. But I want to wish everyone out there a very happy Greek Easter. It was Greek Easter and Orthodox Easter this past week, so all of our Greek and Orthodox friends,
Especially you, Vince.
especially you, Vince, you dirty Greek. We we thank
Don't forget
everyone.
Taylor. He's Greek.
And Taylor,
I'm literally not Greek.
dude, Kridatisopoulos is the most Greek name
Yes.
I've ever heard in my
Please
entire
tell
life.
me. Please tell me what what my background is.
I happen to work for the company where you ejaculate into a box and mail it somewhere. Then they tell you where you come from. I happen to work for that company.
Is
buddy.
that why you jerk off so much?
Yeah, it's for. I'm trying to find who I am.
Trying to find
More
his
streams of
roots.
income.
I'm trying to figure out just how Irish I am. But yeah, it was a great time today. Vince, thanks for showing up. And any last words? Oh, the intro tonight's going to be our buddy Noah Richardson's latest single. He was on the pod about a year ago or a couple, whatever. I don't even know.
When he came out with his last album.
Yep. And what's it called? Kiss?
7 Minutes in Heaven.
7 Minutes in Heaven.
Phenomenal song.
Great
I've been
song.
bumping it all weekend. We were bumping it with the windows down. It's the perfect, put the windows down, drive, and just have it be fucking... It's awesome. It's
Yeah.
a very good song. Highly recommend.
So
Go
if you like
listen to
good
it.
music, check out Noah Richardson, friend of the show, great guy, and he's on all the platforms, Spotify, iTunes, everywhere. He's on Instagram, Twitter,
Apple Music.
Apple Music. He's a handsome guy, very sexually attractive. Wasn't always that way. When he was chubbier,
Jesus Christ.
when he was chubby, not that long
Let me
ago.
objectify him and then.
No,
demean him.
seriously, it was a disaster. So he's a few cheeseburgers away from being
Oh
a
my
total
God.
train wreck. But right now he looks good. So take advantage of the good music and the, for now, somewhat attractive face. All right. We'll see you on the next WIP Morty show. I'm Seamus Doyle. Good night.
Go Phils. Go Sixers.
Go Birds.